Hey guys, so that we were listening to Thunderstorms Heavy. It was a little heavier than I like. Black screen. You can find that on YouTube. That's one of my favorite things. Hey, this is Brian Redband coming to you live from Death Squad Burbank for a brand new episode of What Brian Redband Do. It's been a while, I know. I've been doing a lot. All right, so chill the fuck out. That's why I'm doing this right now, so I can tell you. So this is the new studio. It's still being worked on. It takes a lot. And when you finally get to a point of building a studio, you just kind of want to be like, all right, can I just nap now? You don't even want to do anything. But luckily, the power of Christ has helped us because we've been listening to a lot of, if you go on YouTube and you type in black, 10 hour, anything you want. If you want to hear a frog croak for 10 hours, you can have that. And some people do that. Over 1 million people. If you look at this shit, and it's a black screen, so it's like you can sleep with a frog going on. My favorite is Light Rain. And we've gotten to the point where me and my guest tonight on my podcast here at Death Squad Burbank, we both have been listening to Thunderstorms and Light Rain for maybe 6 months.
Yeah.
Missing Toe is here.
Hello.
What do you think about it? Like, first, do you remember how we even got on to listening to Thunderstorms with a black screen?
Yeah.
10 hour?
You just put it on all of a sudden. You surprised me with it.
Really? It's me?
Yeah.
So you're not taking any blame for it?
No.
It was all me?
Yeah.
Where the fuck did I think of that from?
I'm guessing that you just got so annoyed of me saying, "Can I just turn the TV off?"
Yeah.
Because
and I needed something?
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I think you're onto something because you are like I'm somebody that for some reason my ideal sleep is in a hotel room with the TV on, quiet, and it's just playing old hee haw, and I could hear it like in the background, and that's like relaxing. That's like a cat's purr minus 50. You, on the other hand, like you constantly go, "Can we please turn it off?"
Yeah.
Like you need the quietest of death.
Yeah.
sleep.
I need it pitch black. I need it very quiet. But for some reason, these ambient noises really help. My favorite is soft waves.
Soft waves. You know, the good thing about soft waves is that I've recently found a collab of soft waves and gentle rain, and it is one of
I
my,
like that.
It is one of my favorite things because there's a lot of water going on. Now you would think I've never peed myself. Have you ever peed yourself?
Yeah. You've never?
Never. I've never
Even
peed.
when you were little?
I've never peed the bed.
Are you serious?
No, I don't think I have. I don't recall. I haven't done it in maybe when I was a kid.
Mom.
Maybe when I was a kid, but I haven't done it as an adult. I have, though, done something completely worse where I've woken up and I've walked somewhere and peed on something I shouldn't, like a closet or a chair or the front desk person.
You have a tendency to sleepwalk. Your brain is
Yeah,
wired
you're the one
way.
that told me that.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Because when we were, 3 instances, the peeing being one of them, but like when we're dieting.
Wait, before you start this story, can we play some gentle rain and ocean at the same time? 10 minutes black screen.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I just want to hear a
Feels
little.
so cozy.
So this is the newest technology of black screens in 10 hours. It is waves and gentle rain. So this to you can deal with. Like I can have the TV on, it's a black screen. I could still get the TV cancer drug, whatever it is I need. Nelson.
It's not even the drug thing. It's just so distracting when it's television. Like when people are talking, I'm paying attention to what they're talking about. It keeps me awake.
Do you do that in real life though? Like are you constantly like listening to people talk like not minding your own business, I guess?
Yeah. So if the TV's on, some of my attention is that way, so I can't like do any work or write or do anything.
So you have attention deficit disorder.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I think what it is everyone's like that, and you're, I don't know.
You constantly smell things. Like we talked about this today. You constantly.
That's one of the things I wrote down.
You constantly go, I smell poop. I smell pee. I smell poop. I smell pee.
Yeah, well, I do. And I think I just have a really good nose, and I'm picking up particles that most people can't smell.
Do you think Asians in general have a good particle nose?
I don't know. I think a lot of Asians are clean freaks.
But you're not clean freak. You never clean your pussy ever.
What?
Yeah, last time we opened up your pussy, there was a microwave bean burrito wrapper, like the corner
Oh,
of it when you
come
cut it.
on. What is this? What is this? Dysentery?
No, but you can catch a new episode of Disney coming soon. DeathSquad.tv. Uh, no, but you're not the most hygienic Asian.
No. But that's the thing. I think I am very, very clean, and everything else and everyone else is dirty.
But yeah, is that just like you being like an excuse on yourself? Like,
No, it's just like my germs are my germs. It's not dirty to me.
so like when you fart, you like the smell of your own fart.
Sometimes.
I mean, that's kind of a thing.
Yeah. Most of the time.
I don't know. It depends. Like, I'm one of those firm believers that it's not about days or hours. It's about what have you done. Like, there's been some
Yeah.
times where I'm like, you know what? I just laid around watching Netflix, and
Yeah.
I sat outside for a couple hours. I walked to get the mail.
Yeah.
I don't need to take a shower tonight. I can wait till tomorrow morning or something.
Yeah.
Get a nice night sweat in. But it sucks because then you do that, and then the next morning you're like, you know what? I don't need a morning bathe. You know what? I could just do it next Thursday. And that's what you do, right?
Yeah, pretty much. But sometimes, I don't know, there are some days where you're like, I really just need a body shower. And that's why I do that. I do the body showers.
I love how you call it a body shower when it's actually called a stripper shower.
No, it's not. What's a stripper shower?
A body shower. It's actually called a
Well,
stripper shower.
what are the details? Like, what do you do?
Stripper shower is you just take if you can, this is the ideal stripper shower. You take the little small cloth and you get it really wet. You put a lot of soap, and if you see shampoo, you just put shampoo. And you get it all soapy, and then you just wipe your pussy with it, and your butthole, your armpits, and all the cum on your.
You don't get in the
cum
shower,
on your
though.
chest or something. No. You just like use a wet rag to pretty
Ew.
much clean you.
See, that's just
It's mostly cleaning off semen, though. It's like
Yeah.
it's really popular in like massage parlors and
Okay.
like stuff like that.
Yeah, see,
Panera Breads.
that's not what I do. That's disgusting. That just makes you stickier. That's just moving the dirt around.
No, because then after you do that, you squeeze it out and you get it wet. You get all the soap out of there, and then you go back over and you clean up most of the soap. Now, sometimes it's a lot of soap, but you're like, you know what? When it dries, it will smell like soap, right?
That's like a Victorian shower.
Victorian shower. Where's
Yeah.
that from?
That's just what I thought of right now.
That's just, that's what they probably called it. They probably
Yeah.
like, oh, no, in Washington.
That's like every 3 days thing, like a regular thing for them back then.
Yeah, I can see that.
But I actually get in the shower and I just tie my hair in a bun and I just wash from the hairline down.
Do you think listening to this music or these sound effects for 10 hours every night, do you think it makes us have more action dreams or more, like, we're remembering, like, more intense dreams?
Well, I always have had intense dreams and remember my dreams, so I don't really notice a difference.
Have you had any difference of hot tub dreams? I feel like I've had a lot of water dreams lately.
Really?
Yeah, like, but it's mostly like, because we've also, this is a great segue, we have also been addicted to something completely different, abandoned videos. Like today we watched abandoned bowling alleys, and it was just a bowling alley. What's his name again? It's
Once
Occupied. Check him out on YouTube. He's one of my favorites. Once Occupied. He's from, I believe, Dayton, Ohio.
I like him because he's very educated and he does his research on the places before, so he's like explaining the history and how the different mechanics.
He's just a little smart. You know,
Yeah.
like I feel like he's had some maybe military, if not military, some kind of like carpentry, or like he had a good dad. Because he often looks at things and goes, well, that's obviously a water heater. You know, like,
Yeah,
you
like
know,
he
knows
knows all
water
that stuff.
heaters. But I mean, that's so stupid to say he knows water heaters. But
I wouldn't know if I saw it.
he also has a good voice. I really like he has a very calm
Mm-hmm.
voice. He's like, well, let's go over here.
It's like ASMR almost.
Yeah. Here's a little bit of him. I'm not gonna play. You know, I don't want to get. You know, you should just watch him. I guess I can't even do it. Oh yeah, it's on my. Who gives a shit? Check him out. Once Occupied, but we can listen to some of the audio, I guess.
I like how they put boards on this building over the windows, and they painted them to look like windows. It was built in 1929.
I can't see any of this. This sucks. Gotta get a new iPad, guys. Sorry, we'll talk about that some other time. But
Broken?
no, it's the it is broken. It's a old iPad. It's one of those like, oh, should I throw this away? Oh, I could probably use it. Nope. Anyways, once occupied, I love the whole thing about going into something that used to be popular and awesome, and now it's like abandoned. And like you could, like today we're watching a bowling alley where it was like scary for the whole fact that he was inside this bowling alley that was the whole roof was falling apart. There's like trees growing in the middle of it. There's moss everywhere. And he's like walking on these floors. Like, how are you not gonna like? What if you step wrong and you fall into a basement? Like you're trusting the floors that much. But then you find like a little bowling ball, or you find a little bowling ball shoe, or you find somebody's name tag, and it's just like there's something to that. It's like it's playing adventure as a kid or something.
Yeah.
Did you ever like do shit like that growing up?
There wasn't much like that around, but we would just go around our neighborhood and pretend things like that were, you know, like go into hedges and pretend like it was
Hedges.
yeah.
What's a hedge?
The neighborhood I grew up in was very well groomed and maintained landscape.
So you didn't have. So you just had like little bushes that you would go into.
Yeah, like hedges.
Hedges.
It was fun, and there were like different hills and different trees we would visit and stuff. Yeah.
So.
Not many places.
Oh gosh. So I'm about to show you this video that I was talking about. I think I can do it now. Maybe. Let's see. No. All right. Still can't do it. It's fucking annoying as hell. That's the problem with these new studios, man. You never know what you're going to get. I have no idea where. Here, let's try this. See if this works. If this works, I'm going to be happy. By the way, Apple, Samsung, you getting rid of the microphone output is one of the dumbest things ever. Okay, I'm sick of these dongles. I got a new MacBook Pro, and if I don't bring a dongle, I can't do a simple task like hooking up something like USB. You know how annoying that is? It's a game killer. Like a simple dongle. I can't fucking do work because we can't have one normal USB on it. I get it. You're trying to push some like future shit. Like, no, this is so future. Dude, fucking stop. Like, you're embarrassed. You're ruining everything. You can't put one USB fucking port on our MacBook Pros, and we have to carry all these goddamn dongles just to plug in a fucking headphone. I'm going to, like, show you guys this video right now. I'm so angry. I'm so sorry. And I can't, my iPad's not working, so I have to buy a new one, you know, because it's 4 years old. This fucking dumb iPad, you have to buy a new one.
4 years old.
Yeah, it's probably like 4 or 5 years old. This little iPad.
Yeah, it has a USB-C. Or not C.
No, it's the other dumb port.
The
I wish they
Lightning.
had USB-C like everyone else. Grow the fuck up. Give us a headphone back. Give us USB-C. Fucking annoying. Anyways, look at this video. Sorry, this is the guy I was talking about. It's not what I was talking about. It's not even the right video. Here it is. Oh, God. His name is Once Occupied on YouTube. This is an abandoned school in Ohio. Here's his opening. You can't hear it. Go fucking to his website and watch it yourself. See, it won't even play the sound, so I guess I just have to talk over it. Anyways, this is his opening. This is a school in Ohio, and this one's really cool. This is a good example. Like, if you want to watch a video, you want to get addicted to this shit. this is a good example of like him just walking in this abandoned school, and it's like it hasn't been touched for a while, and it's just falling apart. And there's so much beautiful shit that no one else is going to ever see ever. You know, I bet after this video, it could be just days that a fucking bulldozer comes through and just destroys this whole entire building. And it's really sad because there's so much really cool shit here. And I don't want to give it away, but there's a part in this that's awesome. Somebody must have been living there for a while and laid a little trap for them. You gotta check it out. But look at this. Look at this fireplace. It's got bunny rabbits and squirrels on it. It's got a nice moon there. This shit's gonna be torn down, like lost forever. They're probably the last or second to last, or maybe one meth head sees it and then it's gone forever. This artwork and this just architecture in these rooms that used to be filled with people and stories and people's lives and shit like that. And it's just gone forever. Anyways, I've gotten really addicted to these abandoned videos. So check out abandoned videos on YouTube. I guess this is just Brian's picks right now.
It's like the Coliseum, but more recent.
You know, I'm just trying to explain what I've been doing. You know, what I've been doing outside of normal shit. Like a lot of people know I've been doing Kill Tony. I've been on the road a lot.
Yeah.
I've been not home we did like 20 shows in like a month and a half. It was ridiculous. Yeah, all those shows. I've been editing videos for all those shows, editing audio for those shows, and then going on YouTube going, I did so much. And then just having a bunch of 12-year-olds tell me how shitty I am. You know, like normal life.
People on the internet suck.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. You're fucking 14 years old and your parents molest you and whatever the fuck half these people.
We're like 20, 30 and you're losers and don't really
Yeah, but
have
those are
anything.
grown up people. You know, like I've never been the person, I guess, that ever been like, yeah, fuck you, blah, blah, and just go deep. And then just almost to a point where you're just trolling somebody. It's just like, I get trolls that are funny and happy. But when you're just like being sinister and evil and mean, like, what
Yeah.
is wrong with you? Go shoot up something and leave me alone. You know,
It's a bully thing.
get it over with. Fucking negative energy is the worst shit ever, and I think that's a lot of why I listen to, you know, like thunderstorms at night.
You get a lot of that thrown at you.
Yeah,
A lot of negative
you
shit.
don't have any of that, do you?
No.
Do you ever get it? Do you ever go like, well, that was on the called for?
No.
Never.
It sucks seeing stuff at you, though.
Well, you see that all the time. You're like, that's second fiddle.
That makes me sad.
Why? I think if I was younger, if I didn't grow up on message boards, I think it would bother me more. Now it's more like, all right, dude, hilarious. Ha, ha, ha. Next. Ha,
Yeah,
ha.
well, it doesn't mean anything, but it's still like a little negative, like a little tick.
It's
that you don't need.
It's just you know, when it's so constant, it makes you wonder about your health. Like you're like, all right, it's over and over and over and over again,
Yeah.
and I just turn it off, and I guess I'll just you know, put it in that corner over there in my brain and just keep on going. And, yeah, it sucks. Thank God though, like I don't feel like it bothers me.
That's good.
You know, like if it was like I can imagine. I don't even want to talk about who I'm thinking about right now. Somebody that always had negative energy bother them. To think like if you didn't have the strength to like get through that, and that was just nonstop every day.
Is it a good idea to drink that right now?
Caveman coffee? Of course it is. It's always a good time to drink caveman coffee.
Don't. Okay, that's all. It's a great time in the morning.
It is morning.
I mean, afternoon.
It is morning though.
It is.
And we slept a lot.
Yeah. I mean, not really. I woke up at 10 today.
Yeah, you did wake up and you just started drawing.
No, I started doing applications.
Yeah. You also drew something. I wish you had your drawing pad here
Oh,
right
yeah.
now. You showed me.
The you know who.
I LO'd.
I was so happy when you reacted that way because I showed you before.
So she
and-
drew somebody. I can't tell you who it is yet until she finishes it.
Yeah.
But drew him fat. And it's somebody that, if you're listening to this, you probably all know him. He's a comedian, but it's hilarious.
Yeah.
You got the face right. Like, you got the eye. You're really good at, like, getting the soul of a person by just drawing like a certain, like you
Thanks.
drew like a pretty fucking funny Tony. You're a funny as fuck Josh. Your Josh is one of my favorite things ever. If you know Josh Martin. Uh, yeah, you've drawn some really funny. Your Kurt Metzger, hilarious.
The first
Both of
one.
them. I like both of them.
Yeah.
But you have a really good like finding that. So did you always draw growing up?
Yeah. I was always creative. Like, you know, when you have a baby, it's like, oh, is she going to go to the money? Is she going to go to the pencil? Like, I was the pencil person.
Pencil? Did you have the pencil box? I used to have the pencil box with the white eraser, the gooey eraser,
Yeah.
a pencil, a mechanical pen.
My favorite's a gooey eraser.
The gooey eraser is good. The brown one, like the gray one.
Yeah. I play with it all the time.
Yeah. It's like, how does it work?
It's physics.
Physics. Is that what you said? You think it's physics?
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. It was a stupid thing to say.
Every time you
Everything
say
is
something
physics.
stupid like that, I get to drink another sip.
No! You're going to stay up. I don't like when you stay up.
Don't say stupid shit, right?
Okay.
I'm not going to drink it unless you say something stupid. I get to drink it and you say something.
Okay.
Is it that I get to drink a delicious caveman coffee every time you say something stupid, and we have to both go yes. And if we don't agree on it, we
Okay.
get to say a
Okay.
side, a 1 minute.
That's
side.
a good way to check myself,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah. If I finish this whole can, then it's your fucking fault.
Oh my God. I would feel so bad.
Yeah. While I'm you're sleeping, I'm staying up watching the morning news.
I hate when that happens. I don't know why, but it makes me kind of anxious when uh, when I can't sleep and you're asleep.
Why?
Because I have all these like thoughts going through my head and I can't talk to you about it.
Yeah. That's when you try to make yourself sleep. I could easily make myself sleep. I have like this thing. I think I learned when I got older. Like I close my eyes, and then I just think of like a picture or something. Like all right, let's say I'm gonna close my eyes right now. And I'm gonna think of a cactus. And I'm gonna look at that cactus. I'm gonna imagine that cactus, and then I'm just gonna start blurring it with my inner vision with my eyes closed. And then it's gonna get blurrier. And then I could be like fall asleep in like a minute.
That's really what you do?
Yeah.
The cactus?
Anything. I've never thought of a cactus before, but I'll think of anything. Like I'll think of like the light, like I'll open my eyes and look at something and then close them. And then I can see, like I just looked at and saw a mannequin behind you. I'm sure a lot of people don't have mannequins behind you, but I can see it burnt into my vision, kind of like a memory.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just think of that picture and I'll look at it and just start blurring it with my eyes. And then next thing I know, I just fall asleep.
Whoa, what the
It's
hell? I
really
can't
easy.
do that. Hold on, let me try to do that.
Well, you have to lay back. Lay back in your chair. There you go. All right. All right. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to flash a light at me. And I want you to look at it. Okay. I want you to look at it and then close your eyes the second you see it, all right?
What?
Close your eyes.
Wait. Okay, one more time.
You're supposed to look at.
That was too quick.
All right, I'm gonna flash something. As soon as you're done saying the
hand?
flash.
Your hand?
I don't know what I'm gonna flash now. You just
Okay,
fucking ruined the whole
okay.
game. Janice,
Brian!
get your hat, Janice. All right. All right, I'm gonna flash something, and the second I flash it, you close your eyes. Ready? 3, 2. All right. 3, 2, 1. Just close your eyes.
Okay.
Lay back. No, not like that. Be comfortable. Get in the center of your chair.
This is comfortable for me.
All right. I'm going to get it extra quiet in here, okay?
Okay.
Now, do you see anything in the blackness of your eyes?
I see a lot of colors.
I'm sorry?
I see a lot of colors.
focus on an image. Act like you're looking up at clouds and you're trying to find a picture. Do you see anything that's white? A little brighter than the blackness?
No.
Nothing. You have a complete black eyelid.
I just see a lot of dots, colorful dots.
Focus on one of those dots. Act like it's a lost kitten. You need to follow it and tell the owner where it goes. Watch that dot.
I see dark dots.
Oh, God. Do you see any color that's not darkness? Focus on that little blur. Keep your eye on it. Let it get blurry.
Now my eyes feel weird.
You're still looking at it.
I don't see anything. I just want to laugh right now, so I can't do anything. Are you creeping up on me?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Ah.
Well, you didn't play along, and I think that's part of the problem why you have a problem sleeping.
I don't play along.
You just don't know how to relax. You can't put yourself into any form of relaxing. Like you constantly think that you smell farts and poop and pee.
Yeah.
You constantly think you smell things.
Oh my God, you're right. You're right.
Because there's a huge part of your brain that instead of sleeping and relaxing, they're like,
You're right.
what do you think that is?
I don't know. Is this therapy?
This is called Dr. Brian. The whole time, this was not what Brian Redman do.
Is this an intervention?
Kind of. It's just me switching the podcast name on you in the middle of a podcast.
Dr. Brian?
Yeah.
Oh.
Have you always had problems focusing? Yeah.
I don't know. I can't. Well, however my brain feels normal to me, so it doesn't feel like a problem focusing. It just feels like normal, like how my brain is.
When you were a baby, were you malnutritioned?
I think I was in my mom's belly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she was starving.
Starving? Was it because of poor or what?
I think poor, and also maybe my dad wasn't a good husband.
So he didn't provide, or
Yeah.
he would like pull the food out of her butt before she digested it fully.
You know? I never asked about the poop part. But I just remember my mom saying she didn't know how to go grocery shopping because she was new to America.
And they didn't have an internet back then.
Yeah.
So she had to draw
Yeah.
pictures of bananas, and people gave her money and pushed her, around and tried to,
I guess.
get hand jobs and shit. Because they didn't know it was a banana.
Yeah.
I mean, that's rough. No. I mean, I don't know, I went to Japan and I went to convenience stores and I was like, I couldn't speak Japanese. And I still was like, oh, banana, me like, taco, me like. And I was just like, money? And they were like, oh, you stupid.
Right.
And they picked it out for me.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe she didn't have money.
How do you not know this?
I don't know.
Do you think you're a bad interviewer?
Now I feel like I am.
All right, interview me.
I feel very, I don't know, this feels so personal. It feels weird that we're doing it on.
All right, let's change the subject. We have this piece of paper left over from Kate Quigley. These are topics that Kate Quigley wanted to talk about on a recent episode of Dysentery. You might have saw it. I don't think anyone saw it. Who gives a fuck? We're just fucking around with the studio right now. So these are the things that we didn't talk about. Explosive Hitachi.
We kind of talked about it.
Yeah?
Yeah, actually, we did talk about it.
Okay. Florida.
She was just there. She was sick.
So we did talk about that. Wow. Weird pussy.
Weird pussy. Oh, her ex said she had a weird pussy and got to her head for a bit.
Oh.
It's not true, though.
Well, she says. I feel like if anyone has a weird pussy, Kate Quigley probably has a weird pussy. You know, I bet she
I
got
don't think
like
so.
implants in like years ago or something like that, and they're like one's looking one way, one's looking the other way or something.
Like the lips?
Yeah. Just one pussy lip that's drooping really low, like it hangs like a ball, and the other one's like tucked in, or she tucks them in. What if she tucks her pussy lips inside so then it looks like it's like sealed up like a cocoon or something?
Like a fruit roll up?
Yeah. Like, yeah, a fruit roll up that you put in a microwave and it starts melting in. Or no, like a record. All right. Moby.
Oh. Let's skip that one.
CEO of Uber.
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know if she was okay with. I guess if she wrote it down, it should be okay. But maybe it's
Maybe
her
not.
story to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should probably wait for that.
Yeah.
I do know she used to hang out with the vice president of Lyft.
Oh,
So
rival.
maybe she's trying to get back at him or something. You know, might take it to the next level. You know, something like that. It's weird. Me and you use Lyft and Uber a lot more than 99% of everybody. I would probably
Really?
say, yeah. You don't even have a car anymore.
Yeah. So I use it a lot, but I know a lot of people without cars and they use it a lot.
Yeah, but I guess so. But you also, you at least use it almost every day. Would you say?
Yeah.
Every day. I just drank that by mistake.
Oh no! Here, I'll just take it.
Right. Don't throw it away because you might say something stupid.
Okay. I feel like I already did.
That's why I drank it. I'm not gonna like call you out on it, but I mean, saying your mom, you know,
Oh no!
I should probably drink that whole can, don't you think?
I don't know. Was that stupid?
I mean, you called your mom out in front of everybody.
Well, she didn't do anything.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know, man.
You know, maybe this Dr. Brian podcast.
I like it.
All right, well, let's move on.
I really like it because then you could like, I don't know, like talk to people about really deep shit, you know? Mm-hmm. Like,
but act like I'm really serious and I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but then it's also kind of like, kind of funny, you know?
Yeah, I can spice it up a little.
Yeah, I like it.
Like have some seriousness, but make it goofy
Yeah.
and talk like a certain way.
And then, because the whole time I was talking to you, I was like, is he being serious or not? And then I was like saying honest stuff, and then I'd be like, oh, he's joking. I'd be like, damn it, I told him serious stuff.
That's true. Now
But also, my serious stuff felt like more jokey.
Now I wrote something today, and I was going to tweet it, you know, and nowadays it's really hard to like tweet something, and there's like a million different meanings. You know, like, look, you know that it's a fact that everything that Trump has ever said, it was just because he's so stupid and he doesn't mean what he's saying, and we just take it the wrong way because if he was in front of you, it would make, you know, like when he says like, I hate all Puerto Ricans, fuck them. Like he was just like, I hate all Puerto Ricans, fuck them. Come on. Like, and he just forgot to come on.
Come on.
Just kidding. No, but this is a tweet. He did not say that, by the way. Don't kill me. This is a tweet that I wrote, and I didn't tweet because I actually I think I texted it to you, but I wanted you to read it first to tell me if I should like put this public.
Oh.
And like without saying what it is, do you think I should? Because there's some truth to it, but I think it's makes fun of its own self. So here's what I put. I never use racist words on anyone except my Shih Tzus, and that's true. I call my Shih Tzus a lot of stuff.
You know what? It's okay. I think it's okay.
And when I do, I can tell they hate it. Like when I say, "Hey you," like I could tell my Shih Tzu gets like usually if you look at my Shih Tzu's eyes, it's all black. But sometimes you can see this little white around the sides.
Like they're going,
and they're stressing out a little or something. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I could tell they hate it. Anytime I say, I don't know if it's like they have no idea what I'm saying. They don't know English, but they can tell like that airflow that comes out of my body or something that the energy is negative. Because you could tell they were like, I do not like this. It's not like they're like, yeah, give me a treat. No, they're like, oh, what the fuck? Like, and they don't know what I'm saying.
We should record that. I want to see them.
So I wrote down, I never use racist words on anyone except my Shih Tzus. And when I do, I can tell they hate it. So I don't do it because that would be stupid. Because it would be stupid. The whole fucking thing I just said is dumb. Why? No, anyway, that was the whole joke. How stupid that whole thing. Like, what? What? Come. Yeah, what?
So you would.
It's like a complete waste of time. Why did I even say that?
So you would say the expletives as like. You would say it like that.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
All right. I like to fuck. You know, I love now this seems like I am like a YouTuber that like hates dogs. I love dogs, but like all animals, I like to fuck with animals. You know, like but like good-hearted fucking. Like you know, like even like old cats and dogs would be like, oh, that's funny. What do you do,
Yeah.
Skippy?
Dogs laugh, right?
Dogs smile. I can tell when a dog's smiling, and their tail gives it away.
Yeah.
You know, like if their tail doesn't wag when I do this shit, then I'll be like, you know what? I'm not going to do it because that's stupid. But like when I had a cat, I used to give him catnip. You know, it's still legal. I mean, I'm sure in a couple of years that's like, oh, you used to give your cat catnip and get him declawed. Well, but I used to put a little bit of Bengay on their paws and then give them catnip. And I know that sounds bad.
What would they do?
They fucking loved it, man.
How do you know they loved it?
It's just a teeny bit, though.
Teeny bit.
Teeny bit. Because they would walk around like they were scared to break through the floor. But then there was catnip on the floor. So then they had, it's just, if you have a cat and you're wiping Bengay all over your chest, you know, instead of wiping the rest of it on your couch, just put a little on your cat's paws and give him some catnip. Maybe don't do it. I'm just saying, don't do it. Maybe no, don't listen to me. That's a bad idea.
What is catnip?
Catnip is actually fentanyl. That's why it's legal. No, I'm just kidding. What can you imagine if the whole time catnip had fentanyl in it? There probably is a way to trace it back. Who knows? I don't know what it is. So I used to do that. And here's what I wrote tonight. And I've done this before. You know, dogs are really stupid. So you can like play practical jokes on dogs. I mean, you could be a little bit more creative. Like cats kind of can figure out like when you're being annoying and they'll just leave. But dogs will actually listen, you know, which is cool. They don't like, if you start saying some dumb shit, the dog's going to be like, well, we'll see where he's going with it, you know? And cats will be like, fuck off, and, you know, get out of here. But I love to, like, my friend has those wiener dogs. I forget the name of them.
Dachshund.
Dachshunds. He has 2 Dachshunds. And so he has brought those Dachshunds over, and I was like, oh, look at these little hot dogs. Look at these hot dogs. And my dogs know them as little hot dogs. And so whenever I eat a hot dog, I go, hey, you remember little Tyler? Remember little Tyler, the little doggy? Look,
Tyler.
This is him now. He's a hot dog. This is a hot dog. Remember hot dog? Hot dog. And I just bite into it, and And the funny thing is that the dog wants to eat it too. And so then I give him a little of it, and I was like, yeah, and then he just gets a little, and then he wants more, and then I don't give him more, and then after I'm done eating it, I go, you ate a dog, and I start like getting on about like cannibalism and stuff like that, and you could tell like the dog's really confused.
I like that.
I love fucking with dogs.
Hot dog.
Hot dog, you want to eat some of your hot dog? I mean, it's not really fun. Yeah, fucking with animals is hilarious.
Yeah, I like it.
Like putting that's why outfits for dogs and cats are so popular, because you're fucking with them. You're not hurting their, like, there's a bad fuck. Like, I don't know if you saw that YouTube girl that's in the news right now. This is how dumb she is. She's really I can pull it up. She's in the news because she put up a video. Like, and this is like a YouTube girl that's popular. She put up a video and somehow she accidentally released a unedited. This is what makes no sense. She released an unedited version that shows her hitting the dog. So what I'm thinking, I don't know the story. I'm hoping it's just that she's not dumb and going, I put up whole video. I think she probably gave the video to somebody like, hey, edit this, bitch. You know, like, I'll fuck you maybe. And, you know, and some guy's like, dude, you're beating your dog. I got to post this or something. I hope. I have a feeling that's probably what happened. Here it is on people.com. YouTube star accidentally uploads video of herself hitting, spitting, and yelling at dog.
Oh, God. How did she accidentally post something?
That's what I'm saying.
So weird.
YouTube star Brooke Houtz, whatever, has been denounced by her followers after she accidentally uploaded a concerning video which shows her hitting, seemingly spitting on, and yelling at her dog. In the clip, which was shared on her channel on Tuesday and has sparked an investigation by the LAPD, Houtz tells her subscribers that she's trying to prank her pooch, a Doberman named Sphinx. But if you see the video, it's not pranking. It's her like really fucking slapping that dog. Now, it is a bigger dog, and you could say like dogs are... They don't even know the shit. Like, you slap them hard enough, they like to bite each other and stuff. But this is just straight up like her being a cunt to the dog.
I want to know, is it really a surprise that she would do that, though? Like, what is her personality
Well,
like?
what's weird is I looked at her Twitter, and she does post about her dog, like, every day. So maybe this is what I'm thinking. Like, she's probably not editing this, and, like, maybe she got in a fight with her boyfriend and her, like, or something like that. I don't know if this website actually has the full video. Let's see if it does. I won't play the audio. Oh, I think this might be it. There's a little commercial poo going on here. Hold on.
Thought you were Wbrd.
Yeah, I'm just not. Yeah, I am actually. I'm just not logged in right now. I should log into the right channel. Here we go. It's coming right now. So here's the video. Yeah, she just slaps that dog. Then she's like pushing it on the ground.
Wait, does it show the dog?
Yeah. Now the dog's like coming over like, hey, what are you doing? Why don't you put it in another room, you dumb fuck? And like a dog like looks at her. And now she's like yelling at the dog. And the dog's like, come play with me. And she shoves the dog. You can hear her in the background. I'm not playing the audio, but you can hear her in the background. LAPD is saying that they are aware of the incident and they're looking into it. If you actually watch it with audio, it's really fucked. It almost makes me wonder, though, like, look at her just slap the dog in the face. Now, I can't even really think, like, how this would be a prank.
The camera's, like, following her.
Oh, no, that's somebody who's filming, like, the TV or something like that. Yeah, so who knows? You know, half of me goes, well, people are so fucking stupid nowadays. This girl's probably like, well, I can't pay my rent. Maybe I'll upload a video of me doing something bad, but then I'll have a second video where I'm not even doing anything. Like, maybe it's something like that. You never know nowadays.
Yeah.
It's hard to, like, push a judgment on somebody But to me, when you watch the video, it's pretty fucking gross. Anyone that
I mean, you can shove a dog off of you, but she had like that look on her face, and she was slapping its face.
whoa, just went saw this on TMZ. Friend of the show, Stephen Glickman. Look at that. Stephen Glickman and Stormy Daniels. I found my Trump impressionist. Plan to take him on tour. Stormy Daniels is going to take Glickman on tour.
What?
Are you fucking kidding me? That's hilarious. Stormy Daniels knows better than most when a man hits the right spot, and comedian Stephen Kramer Glickman nailing President Trump on stage definitely tickled her fancy. What the fuck? This happened at the Ice House last week. Oh, look, there's a picture of Stormy watching Glickman. Oh, God, is there? Too bad there's no audio right now. Who cares
so
about
funny.
commercials? Oh, God, what have I got myself into? Anyways, that's funny. Glickman on the road. Weird. That's a weird combination. Glickman's known for kid television. He was in whatever that Rush. Do you remember?
Big Time Rush.
Big Time Rush. I never watched this. I was past my grade.
That was my grade.
Did you
but
watch that?
I didn't have cable back then, so I didn't watch it.
Did other people watch it and you know what it was?
I had a friend who was obsessed with Big Time Rush.
Really?
Yeah.
It's so amazing to me. Like, I never watch. I guess, though, if I know I'm just a Glickman, but it's so, he has like this fan base that's now about to turn 18, and Glickman's like, yes.
Already 18.
I need to go with Stormy Daniels on the road and get that young pussy. I'm Stephen Glickman. Good for you, Glickman. Good for you. How long we've been doing this? This is a pretty good test. I think we've done a pretty decent amount of time. Maybe not even an hour yet, but we're just testing out equipment. What was there something else we wanted to talk about? I feel like I wrote some shit down, but I don't know what I was talking about. It is funny, like watching old movies. This is something I wrote down. This is stupid. This is one of those ones I will delete. The other day we were watching, like, when you grow up with a movie and it was amazing, and then you tell somebody, like I've told you many times, like, oh, you have to watch Gremlins. It's so great. And then you're
I like
just,
Gremlins.
yeah, but you also, the special effects don't hold up.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen Twister lately? Like, remember Twister, and there's like all those cows flying around and shit like that? Like, if you look at it now with 4K televisions, it's just like, it looks like they got some hamsters and some string and spin them around. Like, it's crazy. Like, they painted some hamsters or something. Just kidding. See, that's something I'll delete.
I kind of like that one. I had on what I wrote down.
What?
Hooch and Wiki acting weird.
Oh, yeah. So we have a guy and a girl Shih Tzu, and usually the female has been like the top dog.
The
like,
alpha.
The alpha. And then we have like a retarded one, pretty much. Is the
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest.
He is a
Shih
little.
Tzu's not going to listen to this podcast, right? So I can say that and not feel bad. Like, we'll make sure that not to play the podcast around the other dog.
He's so retarded he won't even know.
Yeah, he won't even know. So we think. But recently, this little harmless baby, like, snapped at Janice and, like, growled at you.
For a long time, he was like... He had that face on, too. It was like... His upper lip was quivering.
And then did a loud bark.
Yeah.
Now, here's the weird thing about that. Is that dog doesn't loud bark. Like, he has, like, a weird thing with his throat or his nose, because he has a flat nose. Yeah. He goes...
It's raspy.
But now, that other day, he was like... Like, it was like the loudest bark I've ever heard in my life.
I've
like,
heard
it
him do that
scared the
before.
fuck out of me.
It did. We both screamed.
What do you think that is? How do you learn how
I've
to do
heard
that?
him do that before, but not at me. 'Cause remember when I don't know if I'm allowed to say
Don't
when
say
I
it.
sat for
Yeah.
he snapped at the other dog like that.
Really? But
And he
not that
snapped-
loud?
Yeah, and he snapped at Garf.
So do you think dogs are fucking with us?
No, I think when he.
I think dogs are fucking with us. Look, cats definitely fuck with people.
Okay.
If you have a cat, it will fuck with you.
How?
Like, it's smarter than you.
Really?
That's a cat's personality. I am smarter than you. Dogs are like, duh, I love everybody. Who gives a shit? Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Am I a dog or a cat?
I mean, more like a pig.
Oh.
I mean, look at that little ice cream belly you got going on there. You're not a fucking cat or a dog. Stop. But what I'm saying is, like dogs are like more like happy. They love everybody. But maybe that's their whole thing. Maybe they're smarter than cats. They're like, yeah, dummy, I'm playing stupid the whole time. Cats just put it out there like, duh, I'm smart. I'm conniving.
Yeah.
What if
the
dogs-
smarter ones let on less.
Right. I don't know. I think Hooch has been playing us. Like him foaming at the mouth. That was just him. Like, have you ever watched like dog, like animal movies where like the dog has to get the key on the other side of the city so a bird can pick it up and unlock Penelope the cat. That's
No.
well, maybe there's more to these adventures. Anyways, I have smoked too much weed. That's a thing that's been happening to me. I don't smoke weed during the day anymore. The only time I ever smoke weed at home anymore is once in a while when we're drawing. I might take it like a puff or two. But like tonight, I just had a little bit of weed at the Comedy Store, and I feel blasted out of my mind, like stupid. Like, it's weird how weed resets. Like
Yeah.
most people I know smoke weed every day,
Yeah.
at least a couple joints, dabs, bongs, whatever, edibles. I'm like, once in a while at the Comedy Store, I'll smoke, but that's about it. Like I don't smoke during the day. So when I do smoke now, it's like, oh shit, I fucking just did acid. You know, it's different. So
It is
yeah,
like
if you're a brokester that likes to smoke weed, why don't you just take a week off? Your little dime bag of weed will trip you the fuck out more than it will if you smoke it tomorrow out of a pop can on your way to Wendy's.
Yeah, treat yourself.
Treat yourself. Go on a little weed vacation. And that's what you learned today. Dr. Brian gave you a prescription. Now you go do it. Do you have anything? Do you have a prescription this week, Nurse Toe?
Less caffeine.
Less caffeine. Hey, can I get a hit of that caveman coffee on the way out?
No.
You know what? I'm going to take your advice.
Yay.
Hey, guys. This was fun.
I don't know. Do you think that was okay?
We're still on air. I'm just going to end the show
Okay.
with one of my favorites. Going to get a new iPad though. This iPad sucks, but I might do Heavy Thunderstorm. After a commercial, there you are. Here, I'll just tell you the commercial, right? There you are. You know, you're about to listen to a thunderstorm fucking thing, so maybe you should go online and spend $10,000 and live and learn something at Capella University. Thanks a lot. They're calling me a loser because I fucking listen to thunderstorms. All right. See you guys. Look for more podcasts very soon. Thanks for testing out the studio with me.